an endless hunt on Mad Money to find companies that don't have anything to do with mortgages, nothing to do with oil, at least buying some, and certainly nothing to do with borrowing money, of which there isn't a lot of. One of the companies we found, we're a little down on the stock since we recommended to you. As a matter of fact, we recommended at $47. It's around $41. Is Kinetic Concepts, which does a lot for wound healing, but also does a lot of hospital work that we need to find out more about. On the line now is Catherine Burzik. She's president and CEO of Kinetic Concepts. Welcome back to Mad Money.
Thank you, Jim.
Great to have you. Now, can you, for the purposes of giving the whole panoply of what Kinetic Concepts does, we focused on wounds and helping patients get better from wounds quickly. Is that a fair characterization? Don't you have a lot more than that? We should be a little broader.
We certainly have products, Jim, that go beyond just our wound care products. And I'd like to highlight for a minute some of the products that we recently acquired as a result of our Lifestyle acquisition.
Yes, definitely. That's what I want, because I think that that's really intriguing to people who watch the show.
Yeah, sure. These products are both human-based and also porcine or xeno-based products. They're used in the important area of regenerative medicine, and Lifestyle has done a lot to really revolutionize the treatment of complex hernias, as well as breast reconstruction after mastectomy. We're quite excited about the Lifestyle products, and we first discovered these products because they're frequently used either before a VAC or after a VAC. So there's a really good synergy with their products and ours. Now,
can you tell people, how about just the basic business? I mean, when you look at when our people start their homework, I think they're going to see things like you know, hospital beds. People will think, well, wait a second, what's so high-tech about that?
Well, our hospital bed business, or our surfaces business, is clearly an important part of KCI's overall business portfolio. As you know, nurses and patients, clinicians, they're all really respectful of the KCI brand. That brand also in the area, for example, of pressure ulcer treatment and prevention is really important. You know, and we believe that our beds do that better than any competitive products as far as treating and preventing pressure ulcers.
Ms. Burzik, why did your stock take such a hit? I mean, to me, the story is pretty intact, but we just caught an upgrade from J.P. Morgan, but people had to sell on your stock. I'm trying to figure out what you were doing wrong.
Well, we believe that our stock is highly undervalued, and I think there are a couple of things. One, you know, clearly when you do an acquisition of the size and complexity of Lifestyle, it takes a while for the market to digest it. We definitely believe over time people are going to start to see and understand the synergies that KCI sees with the Lifestyle acquisition. I talked about the products, but also sales force and then geographic expansion possibilities, as Lifestyle is really a U.S.-based product. So clearly that's one. Secondly, there has been an increase in competition in the area of negative pressure wound therapy, and I think that's the other area. And I would just like to comment on that, you know, KCI's VAC therapy, Jim, really remains the only clinically proven negative pressure wound therapy on the market. Excellent. And so while there's been a few trials, we clearly have managed to get through those trials now, and those trials really have not been very successful.
Okay. Thank you, Catherine Burzik, President and CEO of Kinetic Concepts. All right, here's the way I feel about Kinetic Concepts. I obviously like the group because it's not economically sensitive. I want to see the next quarter. I want to see the next quarter because then we'll have the integration issues behind us. I feel like I didn't wait for that in Hologics. I didn't wait for that in Inverness Med. I need to see it here before I get too aggressive. Stay with Cramer.